Welcome back to ASSETTO CORSA EVO, ladies and gentlemen. I think you can see already where this video is going, having a Spinale in the pit lane. Yes, welcome back to ASSETTO CORSA EVO. Today I'm going to be driving an F1 car, for seeing Michael Schumacher's F1 2004 car. Yes, I know I'm late to the party with this thing. Obviously, ASSETTO CORSA EVO is still in early access. It's supposed to come out into full access, but it hasn't, and now they've got ASSETTO CORSA Rally as well. Yeah, we're here in United States Grand Prix because, as well, and I've hit nothing will beat the sound of V10 F1 car, that is for certain. But yes, I picked Austin because it's a track that I should know from the F1 games, but of course there's no braking assist still on ASSETTO CORSA EVO, which is really where I'm struggling. There was also a comment about upping the ABS, oh for goodness sake. Yeah, I found T-cam, by the way. There is a T-cam as well. It's slightly offset, but yes, basically I picked Austin because it's a track that I should know compared to some of the others on the ground. That wasn't too bad as well. Oh, I've locked up again. Yeah, there's something about upping the ABS, but I couldn't find the setting that I was after, really. But let's see if we can try and do a lap here. Very well. Just cut that corner, nothing to see there. You know, just going, oh, locked up. I paid the price for cutting the corner there. Just consider that the penalty, really, as well. You can see there that the tyres are not doing well. Oh my goodness! Look at you can already see the massive flat spot that is on that front right tyre, and it's just when I brake on that, there's just absolute. Well, I'm turning it into a slick tyre, you know, because of course back in 2004 when this car was raced with Michael Schumacher, they didn't have slick tyres. They had these groove tyres in Formula 1 back then as well. Look at that, you can see there front right. Just look at that. That is a massive flat spot. As well, that's just not helpful in any way as well. I wish they could turn this down a little bit. I don't know how realistic that is going to be for flat spots. I get it, if you're having a huge lockup then you will have a flat spot, but yeah, let's be honest, a noob like I am on this ASSETTO CORSA, even though I'm doing a bit of lawn mowing here, just like Turn 1 Mexican Grand Prix, I've slid through the final corner. But I'm going to set a lap of a 2 minutes 21. Wow. As well. Now, I actually reset and did everything again, basically, because I wanted to, and then I forgot to brake here as well. So, I mean, yeah, I just decided I'm trying to not flat spot my tyres, but it is a bit of a problem for me. Especially also, I'm still on a pad, not on a wheel for this game. I think this game is definitely made for those who are experienced on a wheel. If you are looking for a sim, and that, excuse me, and that's the wall. If you're looking for a sim that has, excuse me, realistic for a wheel, and I've locked up again. Well, that's great. I've got to do 10-point turn and gone really wide at that corner. I do not like sector 1 at Austin, as well as I've made that apparent in previous videos on the F1 game, and I'm just going to lawnmower this section, and the lawnmower's put me in the wall. Of course it has, which is why I'm now here at Spa. Yeah, better track for me. I've hit the wall already. Look at those tyres, like a couple of ice cubes that are on the front wing, and I've spun through Eau Rouge, Radion, whatever you want to call it. As well, I'm just going to straight line this as well, but you know, this is the last, well, not the last, the Great Return, because that was 2005, but unless you count the Toro Rosso, by the way, which was 2006, but I've gone straight on at that corner. You know, I'm just going to take the old line, do a bit of lawn mowing, and that's going to put me in the grass. Why? How come at Turn 1 Mexico when they did all their lawn mowing and I forgot to brake. Well, that's gone well. How come Turn 1 Mexico, when they did all their lawn mowing, they didn't end up in the wall there? I don't know, but yeah, I'm going to try and put a lap together here as well. I've got a little bit of damage as well. I don't know what damage that is. It says bodywork damage, but I mean, it's handling just as it's saying results from that. Not the best line for Eau Rouge. I'm not entirely bearing in mind on a pad it seems to be a bit sensitive in terms of steering compared to the F1 game. That's just what my personal opinion. Obviously braking is me braking, which is noob level of braking, because yeah, I am trying my best to brake. You know, that's why I got the racing line. I need to brake, you know, and the racing line does turn that, and I've got wide. What's not helping is locking up everywhere. If I could get around the locking up, then I could focus on the braking, but alas, not able to do that. That was a nice corner though as well. Now I'm going to head towards Pouon. I'm going to need to brake a little bit here. Third gear, yes. Accelerate through the corner, yes. That's good. Up to 7th gear, because I'm not up to 7th gear. Braking down. We have got automatic gearbox, so I don't have to change the gears as well. That was a nice little sun effect poking out of the cloud. We don't have this on the F1 game as well. That's something that I think that they have done a lot better, but on this game is not necessarily the lighting definitely is a lot better than the F1 game for me personally. I haven't really experimented with the wet gameplay as well, but let's see what kind of time this is going to be. Will it be under 2 minutes? I think that's what I'm going to be having, a little bit of a lock up there into the bus stop and not chucking it in the bus stop like there's no tomorrow. Out the final corner we come. What's this going to be? Is it going to be under 2 minutes? Just 1:59.4. Now the next corner, yeah, that's how you do that corner, ladies and gentlemen, with a little bit of lawn mowing. Mexico Turn 1 style. We'll have to see what they can do, but with that bit of corner cutting, a 1:55.4 as well. The next lap, yeah. I don't particularly enjoy that corner on the F1 game when I have a brake assist as well. I'm going to take some cones out, and then I'll just carry on the old bit. Nothing to see there, and that leads, and then we're just going to literally straight line it. I mean, why not as well? Excellent control, and up to the line for a 56.7. It's actually slower as well. Now there is one track that I do want to try before we go to a race as well, or I need to reset the camera, excuse me, and that is Fuji, and I've locked up. That's good. Yes, so we're here at Fuji Speedway. This, of course, last is hosted F1 back in 2008 as well, and then there was a monsoon, if I remember rightly. I mean, yeah, yes, and of course we've got the snow peaks there. This track has, of course, history. You know, it hasn't been used that much in F1, only about 4 or 5 Grand Prix. The rest have all been at Suzuka, but you know, it is an iconic track to drive, and I thought, considering the fact I've never ever driven it in any game, I thought I'll give it a go as well. I've locked up here as well. There seems to be a section here that will probably go round, but straight line that bit, I mean, why not make it a bit more interesting than having a chicane? And I've missed up the final corner, and now I've got in the wall. Well, that's good. Now I need to try and straight line this here. No, don't go the wrong way. Thank you very much. Good. Now straight line this here, yes, as we can now get back on track and try and finish this like little very long turn there. I'll just track extend. Pretend that was part of the track. Nothing to see there. Again, oh my goodness, how tight are some of these corners as well. But look at this. This is the start-finish straight. What speed can I get up to here? Bear in mind it's in kilometres an hour as well. Over 300 kilometres an hour. Can get to 350 before the end of the straight. 326, 327, 328, 329. No, 330 top speed there. Now we'll move to a race here. Back at Spa, a track that I know let's get started. 5 red lights and a bit of a hole, and away we go. And it's eventually on my way. Only the 9 starters, because that's all what my PC can hold. Maximum 28 again. Stop! Oh, I can't stop! Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm stuck. Come on, let me go. Nothing to see at turn 1. The stewards said that was absolutely fine. I mean, yeah, obviously, I just couldn't stop. Realistically, like I can't stop here. Yep, and that's P2 gone. So, I mean, yeah. And I'd have thought, you know what, I'll overtake him. And I'm locked up at this corner. And I've now got a 5-second penalty, so the strict corner cutting penalties in the race for sure. So what's happened at turn 1? And that car's still there. And I think that was P2, yes. He's stuck as well at turn 1 now. So a bit of a pile up at turn 1. We're just going to carry on. I mean, for me, as a noob on the game, and I can't do that corner. I really can't do that corner. I mean, we need a bit of lawn mowing. No, that's the wall. And now I've got red damage. That's... Things are going well. And that's my punishment for turn 1. Considering that... Oh my goodness. How many cars are at turn 1 I've locked up? I mean, that's the line I need to take anyway to avoid all the cars, really, that are still stuck at turn 1 as well. And this corner again, I just cannot do it. I just can't do that corner. It's just, it's infuriating because I want to try and do my best. But moving to lap 4, they're not there at turn 1, so they've all been reset. And I think that was, I don't know. Yeah, here's P1. And I thought, you know, we can win here. Definitely can't win here. That is broken suspension. So now I need the world's longest pit stop, well, second longest after Bottas in 2021. Instead, I am going to carry on though. The car has been repaired, but back out in P4, and I've gone off. And I've hit the wall. I've got a lot. Can I keep it out that wall? Yeah, it's just about. As well, no damage, thank goodness, as well. However, yep, it's that corner again. I've just got no steering input whatsoever into that corner. However, as we move towards, this isn't the final lap, bus stop, I've taken the bus stop poorly, and I've gone part airborne, and I'm doing a 1,000-point turn, ladies and gentlemen. 25 seconds of penalties just for reversing on track, ladies and gentlemen. And it's P4 currently. Can I keep P4 now, realistically? The top 3 seem to be far, far away, really. And in actual fact, they finished as well. Moving to the world's worst corner, I actually managed to, well, almost make it without a little bit of gravel there. But I mean, that's the least amount of gravel I've done so far. However, things were about to get worse. Lock up, that's the wall. And look at that, look at that front left. It is not pointing in the right way. And it then decided, you know what, I'm going to be, can flip that on the front right, just like that. Yes, and look at that clock. We've got 3 minutes 50 left on the clock to be able to try and get to the line. Now, this is where I'm going to fast forward for you guys, because this was painful. Trying to drive to the line without a suspension, basically. Yeah, it's about wall riding, really. I've got broken left suspension, broken right suspension. This car does not want to turn in the direction I want it to do. And look at that, that timer is going down. And I have a bit of a problem, of course, because I need to try and get around the bus stop without any steering whatsoever. And basically what happened is, I tried first bouncing myself off the barriers. That did not work. I then resorted to reversing, which sort of didn't work. Eventually ended up in the pits, well, on the pit entry here, and I tried a bit about, 12,000 reversing maneuvers, and just couldn't line it up with the start-finish straight. So the timer went down, and as we have entered the final timer, yeah, I just couldn't getting the straight line. The suspension is broken, really. So, yes, I did finish in the end P4, which is not too bad for a noob on a controller. I do wish that they'd add brake assist. It's definitely something that's missing for casual players. For me personally, I know though their main aim is of course for the sim player, and I think it's fantastic. And these shots here in the garage, fantastic as well. I'll be back on this game later. The current Ferrari is being added at some point to the game, so as soon as that's get added, I'll probably make a video on that. That's where I'm going to leave it today's video. Hope you have enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and you see plenty more F1 related gameplay as it's going to come out. Until the next video, then, I'll see you next time. Take care, enjoy your day, and goodbye.